Alpo was outside. Alpo was in Harlem. Alpo was in Atlanta All-Star Weekend riding around in Rolls Royces.
Hey, what's up, man? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now today, your boy Queens Flip, he put out a video that pretty much talks about Alpo, and it talks about his friendship with Alpo. Now I watched the whole video and it summed up pretty much what I was saying about Alpo. That's why I figured I'd do a video on it, because I'm kind of tired of seeing it too. He goes on in the video to explain how all these dudes that got a problem with Alpo, they want to pick fights with the people around Alpo. They want to pick fights with the meteorologists. They want to pick fights with the people interviewing him. They want to pick fights with his friends, his family. They want to pick fights with everybody but Alpo. Then he went on to explain how Alpo was out here living his regular life like nothing ever happened. And that's what I seen. When Alpo first came home and it became known that he was home, he was walking around Harlem like nothing. He was walking around like he can't be touched. Mind you, it's not like he got a million security guards. It's not like he out here tucking his tail. He's out here literally riding bikes, mopeds. He's around dudes, that the same dudes that was talking crazy about him, he's running down on them, putting his arm around him. He got pictures with him and they looking nervous. But yet, these dudes will get on the internet, they'll do videos, they'll do YouTube, they'll do all this addressing the people around Alpo, but not addressing Alpo himself. They're not talking about meeting up with him. King Erna, yo, it's crazy, right? Because this King Erna dude, he was talking so crazy, and I know what he was doing. First of all, Alpo name generates clout. Alpo name generates views and subscribers. We all know that. So at first, King Erna was sitting there selling his CMOS. He taking people honor badges. He doing all that. I don't know how, because I never heard of him prior to YouTube. But that's a whole nother story. He's sitting there. He was selling CMOS. He doing the honorable thing, all that. Then out of nowhere, he called Alpo a rat. Once he realized how many views and subscribers and how much attention it got him, he kept riding Alpo, kept riding Alpo, kept riding him, right? But then guess what? Alpo comes out of jail now. He's out. He's been out for a little minute now, and not yet have I seen the man say, "Oh, listen, I want to meet up with Alpo." He want to do boxing matches with Poe, Alpo's son. He want to do all this, but he just don't want to meet up. This is what I think, right? If you got all that to say about a man, you got all this tension towards another man, why don't you say it to that man's face? Why don't you meet up? Because it's obvious that you got some type of discernment. You got some type of problem with this man. Mind you, they never met him. They just hear things that they hear in the media. Yo, he snitched. He did this. He did. Cool. And I'm not saying cool like I condone it. My thing is this. You wasn't there. He didn't tell on you. He didn't do it. So why do you have so much malice towards this man? Like you really in the streets, or he affected you in any kind of way? Yes, he a rat. Yes, he did this. No problem. Go on about your day. Go that way. If he's a rat, you don't got to be around him. First of all, you shouldn't even be giving him this much attention. Because by you keep mentioning the Alpo name, guess what's happening? He's thriving. Every time you hear his name, it's on YouTube. He's getting. I'm hearing he's getting movie deals. He's like, this is the type of stuff that's going on because y'all are making him popular. So if you want to call him a rat and you want to call him this and that, guess what? You making him more and more popular just by talking about him. But back on subject, right? So everybody call him a rat. Everybody's addressing the people that surround him and not addressing Alpo. Mind you, just like Flip pointed out, this man is going to All-Star Weekend where everybody's at. All the big time drug dealers, all the big time scammers, anybody that's celebs, anybody is out there. This man is out there in Rolls Royces. He's walking around in mink coats. He's doing what he wants, and nobody's doing nothing. Nobody's saying nothing. But what they doing is they whispering behind his back. They telling this person and this person and that person and this person and that person going on YouTube and making, but nobody's being direct about nothing. Now, shout out to Mecca Audio because he actually, and I did a video on this too. I already did it. Y'all can check it out. I'm gonna leave a link to it all in the description box. He was the only one who expressed how he did not like what Alpo did. He expressed how he doesn't feel it. He doesn't condone it, right? He went up to that man and did an interview with him like a man should and told him to his face that he don't agree with it. But he's like, yo, that's not my business. To each his own. To each his own. That's the first person that did it. King Ernie didn't do that. None of these other YouTube guys that talk about this man did that or even try to get up with this man to address the situation at hand. My thing is this: if he did snitch, and you a YouTuber or you a meteorologist, wouldn't you want to get his side of the story? Wouldn't you want to find out what's going on before you sit there and puff your chest out behind the computer instead of going to the man? Wouldn't you want to get his story? Now, cool, right? Granted, all this talk, he a snitch, he's this, he did that, cool, no problem, right? I said, I always bring up Mecca Audio when I talk about Alpo now because, like I said, I didn't think anybody would do it. This man came home, right? This man Alpo, I think he caught at least 2 dudes that was on, I forgot their name. But he caught at least 2 dudes that's been on YouTube talking crazy about him. When he ran up on him, he taking pictures with him. And the reason why he taking pictures because he want to show the internet, listen, all that internet talk. But nobody's saying it in my face. And once again, y'all got to remember, this man was out here still getting busy. Yes, he's a snitch. Yes. But this man was still out here getting busy at the end of the day. So you got to be cautious about the things you say about this man. Now, like I said, I'm not saying be scared. Only a fool would think that. I'm saying be wise. Because even a person that's scared of you will kill you out of fear. So it's not even about being tough. It's not about being gangster, because the weakest man will kill you, and that wouldn't make him any gangster than you are. And if we going by that, then I guess he's more gangster than you because he killed you, right? It don't take much to kill somebody, man. It doesn't. So like I said, at the end of the day, everybody got all this talk, and I agree with Flip because I see it all over YouTube, and it's annoying. It's foolish. You see these guys, they walk around, oh, Alpo this, Alpo that. They making a bunch of videos because it's generating views. It's generating views. But nobody's going to step into that man. My thing is this: if you feel that bad for him, if you got this much malice in your heart towards this man, why you keep putting his name in your mouth? Pause. So we're gonna see what comes out of it. I don't know if anybody gonna respond to Flip. You know, Flip, he's more in that crowd, so he knows, he sees it firsthand. He hears it firsthand. He gets a lot of flack. I be seeing in the comments, people, oh, why you talking about this rat? Why you do this rat, that? All right, cool. It's cool to say it because, especially if you wasn't there. My thing is this: if you was born anywhere from the 2000s up and up, this don't concern you. Especially because I seen the same people call Alpo a rat actually sit there and have sympathy for 6ix9ine because he sat there and said, oh, they tried to kidnap me, they tried to sleep with my baby mother. These are the same people that had compassion for 6ix9ine. My thing is this: once you a snitch, you always a snitch, no matter what happened. The conditions of you telling, you told. So y'all can't be selective with who y'all chose to call a snitch and ride with because of the conditions of telling. If you told, you told, no matter what. And like Flip said, like a man, yo, listen, I expressed how much I didn't agree with what he did, but then we got past it and we joked and we laughed. We did the, yo, listen, and that's man stuff. That's what you do as a man. You express how you feel and you move on. He didn't do nothing to Flip family. He didn't do nothing. You see what I'm saying? So what am I going to sit here and go out on a limb and say I'm going to do this when I see Alpo, and he had nothing to do with it? Now, guess what? Right? Take this, right? What if Flip decide he want to, oh, I'm going to do this when I see Alpo. I'm going to do this. What? Talking all this craziness online, and Alpo end up catching him and killing him. Guess what? Now this man just got killed for something he had no business even talking about or worrying about or had nothing to do with him. He got killed from somebody that did something to somebody else, that snitched on somebody else and had nothing to do with him, but he want to stick his nose in his business. You see how that worked? So at the end of the day, let me know how y'all feel in the comments about Alpo, man, about him just walking around doing what he want. At the end of the day, my thing is this: if you feel any type of discernment, if you feel like he's this, he's a rat, he's this, no problem. Pull his card then, gangster. If you feel that bad, go see that man. He's not hiding at all. I don't know where he at, but apparently he's uptown, still wheeling bikes, doing what he want to do. He's going All-Star Weekend, Cancun. You see, he's going to his man's wedding. Like, this man's doing what he wants, man. And like I said, I'm not saying he as a person that condone it, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here and act tough either, like most of these guys doing, and tuck their tail when this man around, or not trying to see this man at all. So let me know how y'all feel about the whole situation, man. Shout out to Queen's Flip for keeping it real. I think a lot of people, they go with their pride. It's more so a pride thing. It's more so you trying to be so tough and so gangster. The dudes that's really been in them streets, they don't got time to worry about no Alpo. You think dudes out there that's really getting in, that really was in them streets worrying about an Alpo? No, he go his way, I go mine. If he a rat, I'm gonna make sure I stay far away from him. I don't even want to bring his name up. This man is probably still in witness protection anyway. Well, I doubt it, because he's still walking around do what he want. But at the end of the day, I don't want to be associated with this man because he is the snitch that I call him, right? And all you doing by mentioning his name is now you bring yourself, you're aligning yourself with him. Why would you even want to be in the same conversation of a rat? That ties back to Meek Mill. When Meek Mill was sitting there, he had that back and forth with 6ix9ine. If this man is such a rat, you shouldn't even be conversing with a rat. You know the level that you got to scoop to converse with a rat? If you trying to be so up here, how you going to be so up here but you conversing and having problems with somebody that told? You see what I'm saying? A person that told can never get close to me. A person that told will never get no rebuttal out of me. A person that told, we are not nowhere near on the same wavelength. So we could never, ever have the same dialogue. We could never have the same occurrences. We could never be in the same surroundings. None of that. And that's just how it should be, man. So like I said, shout out to Queen's Flip, man. Everybody that's out there, they want to talk tough about Alpo. I don't know how it is, but at the end of the day, let me know how y'all feel in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.